Hi guys, so I tried out the new Phlur Body Mist because I really am into cleaner products. They're not really that clean, like nothing can really be that clean, especially when it comes to fragrance because it takes literal chemicals to make fragrance. But if I can have a little bit of extra, if I can have a little bit cleaner than what I normally wear, I'm gonna go for that. I would rather have something cleaner, even if it's just a tiny upgrade. I don't know if that makes sense because I'm gonna wear the crappy one anyway, so I'm okay just having a little upgrade to slightly cleaner products, or at least avoiding like the major bad ones, like formaldehyde is the major bad one of the major bad ones. Anyways, so because Phlur came out with body mist, I was very excited to try them out, and I got a little trigger happy there. And because body mist were not really on my no buy, I found a loophole. That's what it is. I found a loophole. So I got some, and we're going to talk about them today. So I got a few, actually all of them. I got all of them. All the Phlur body mist that they have. I just got them all and we're going to talk about them today. They're not really a first impression. I already kind of tried them, tested them out, and got like a feel for them, but let's smell them. We're going to talk about the notes just a little bit. I'll touch on the notes and what I smell, and spoiler alert, why I was a little disappointed. So let's get right into it. So the first one that I had to get the big bottle of because they sold out. I kind of kept going back and forth if I should get these. And by the time that I went to go get them, they had sold out of the little bottles. This is the little bottle. And see the difference? I think these are $20. These are $38, I believe. I'll put the real price on the screen. But all of them I was able to get in the small size. And then dragon fruit I had to get in the big size. So we'll just talk about dragon fruit first. And dragon fruit has notes of pineapple, dragon fruit, watermelon. Heart notes are plum blossom, lotus flower, peony, and in the base there's sugared amber, vanilla bean, and sandalwood. Honestly, all of that sounded really good to me. I don't love sandalwood, but I don't mind it in the base of some fragrances. And to me, like the opening of this is a very shampoo-y, almost berry-like. I don't know if it's because, I mean, I guess the plum, pineapple, and just everything mixed together, watermelon and dragon fruit, is really giving me just like a very juicy, shampoo-y vibe. Kind of like Britney Spears, what is that one called? Fantasy, but the blue bottle. That one's like a berry shampoo vibe. And I'm honestly getting just like a very shampoo vibe. And it's very juicy, delicious, fruity, yummy. Wait, maybe even hints of like Kayali's, the red one. But it's just a very shampoo-y, almost berry-like. I don't know, something about the fruit combination is almost like a shampoo-y berries. Midnight Fantasies. Oh, that Britney Spears one I'm talking about was called Midnight Fantasies. It kind of gives me vibes of something like that. And unfortunately, that one has this synthetic kind of cheap smell to it. And unfortunately, this one has it as well. I hate to say that because I was really looking forward to these, but I'm getting a little bit of a cheap vibe, and that is nothing wrong with the perfume. It's something that I get in a lot of affordable fragrances and a lot of Victoria's Secret fragrances, some Bath and Body Works, celebrity fragrances, and I even got it in that Kayali Eat and Juicy Apple one. I've never got it in anything like designer or more expensive. I do get it in cheaper designers because I got it in a Kate Spade, the strawberry Kate Spade New York, I believe. So it's not a them problem, it's definitely a me problem. My nose is a little bit of a snob. So I get that cheap synthetic vibe from it, and I don't love it, but as far as the smell, like it would be a fine, juicy body mist, and I would love to have cleaner ingredients, but it doesn't work out for me, but I can see people loving this one. Next is Amber Haze, and Amber Haze has notes of saffron, jasmine, absolute, amber, vanilla, musk, and oak moss. Does anyone know what that sounds like? That sounds like Baccarat Rouge. And that is what it smells like. It almost smells a little bit deeper, like not deeper than Baccarat Rouge, but deeper than other imitations or clones of it, or like dupes of it. It smells a little bit more ambery. So for some people that might translate as more band-aid-y dentist office vibe, just because it's missing some of that fruity juiciness to it. Like there's not a lot to balance it out. It's really just a slightly fruity Baccarat Rouge type of DNA. It's very similar to Churosa 68. I don't think that Cloud smells the same to me. To me, Cloud has some like fluffier marshmallow vibes. So it's definitely just one of those, like Cheirosa 68, similar to that. I think Cheirosa 68 might be even lighter and airier, like more fruity, more just light, and this one's a little bit denser. So if you're in the market for something like that, I can see this one working out for you. I don't think that I'm going to keep this. I'm not sure yet. I do like it because I do like that Baccarat Rouge DNA a lot. Like that is something that I really enjoy seasonally. Like I have seasons with it. I love it and then I don't. But anyways, I think this is nice if you're looking for something like a Baccarat Rouge type of spray. And these are also good because you can spray them in your hair or your body and they're going to be slightly less crappy than the other stuff. That's why I like some of these body mists, because I really like to spray my hair because I use natural products for shampoos and stuff, so they don't really have like great smells, you know. Next is Moonstone, and this one was actually spilling, so I'm going to try not to open it because it's my least favorite. Okay, this has notes. I thought this was going to be one of my top favorites. This is a fruity floral, and it has top notes of green apple, pineapple, blackcurrant. I love all of those. I adore all of those. Middle notes of lemon zest, mandarin orange, jasmine, geranium. Base notes of sandalwood, vanilla, and amber. But what they don't tell you is that it has a crap ton of, is it ISO-E Super or maybe it's Ambroxan? I almost can't tell for some reason. Like my nose isn't like spot on today, but it has a note that I dislike, that makes me uncomfortable, that I don't want in my perfumes. It actually genuinely bothers me. I have gone on and on about that, so I'm going to try not to get into that, but just in case if you're also sensitive to that, this has so much aroma chemicals. So Moonstone, because of those aroma chemicals and because those aroma chemicals are so strong, that adds like some depth to the fruity, juicy perfume. And without that, it's just this juicy, very bright, light and airy, juicy fragrance. But because of those aroma chemicals, it really adds like this depth to it, you know? And if you don't mind aroma chemicals, it's a nice juicy concoction with some longevity and some depth to it. But it doesn't work out for me, but I can see a lot of people really, really loving this, especially if you can't smell aroma chemicals. You're lucky, and I'm sure you would enjoy this. Or some people even love these aroma chemicals. Okay, next, which is one of my favorites, is Mango Mood, and this is a fruity one. This is top notes of blackcurrant, pink pepper, mango, heart notes of wild orris, black lotus, jasmine sambac, absolute, which jasmine sambac is not one of my favorite notes, but I do like it in here. Base notes of patchouli, vanilla elixir, and brown sugar, which might explain why I like it. The base notes are definitely right up my alley. And this also has something like an aroma chemical in there, but this one is very, very light and I don't mind it. And this is also a literally like juicy mango flavoring in a good way, like a fruity, juicy mango flavoring with a patchouli base that adds depth. So this is also, and it also has a touch of a unisex vibe. So this is also a fruity perfume with a lot of depth in the base. So this isn't just your basic generic fruity light perfume. Something like dragon fruit is almost just your basic body mist that you can, the smell that you can replicate easily. I don't think I've smelled anything like this, like Mango Mood, but I also don't think it's easily like duped, you know? Like I don't think there's a lot of things that smell like this because it's bright and juicy with depth. I wonder if I'm just like convincing myself that I like it because I really love the patchouli and I pretty much would like any fruit chili no matter what they do to it. Like maybe I don't even care about top notes. If I smell patchouli in the base, maybe I'm like, if it's a fruit chili, I'm in. Like you had me at patchouli. So this one I'm most likely going to keep. This one I'm most likely going to keep it. And I think I really, really like it, but I kind of want to test it out some more to be sure, to see if it's even better than things that I already own. Yeah, no, I really like this one. So far I really like it. This one is my second favorite so far. So far I really like it. This is one of my top 2 favorites. So the last one I have is one that was already out. Like it's not a new release. I think all those other ones just released. And this is Vanilla Skin. And it's a gourmand, and it says it's a gourmand, but it has top notes of pink pepper, pink apple, sugar crystals, heart notes of lily, jasmine petals, cashmere wood, and base of benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood, and agar wood. And this is basic vanilla in a good way. I mean that in a good way. It's your basic like sugary vanilla. Does it have brown sugar? I know I saw something sugar crystals, but I swear it gives me like brown sugar vibes. Melting brown sugar. And this is really one of my favorites, even though this type of scent profile is not my absolute favorite type of like basic vanillas are not my favorite thing in the world. But I really, really like this one. This is so well done. This is a soft, kind of powdery, kind of gourmand vanilla, but it smells a lot like Island Vanilla from Pacifica. So if you ever smelled that, that's the same vibe. That one I think might have just a touch of like an incense or spice, and this one doesn't have it. This is such an easygoing, I could see anybody wearing it. It almost smells like a soft vanilla lotion. It's very, very wearable. Like if you like vanilla, I could almost see nobody disliking this as long as they like vanilla. This is a soft, easygoing, all around like a very lovable vanilla. Is that a thing? That's how I feel about Vanilla Island. Or Island Vanilla by Pacifica. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's basic. It's your basic vanilla, but the kind I like. It's not the woody kind. You know the other kind that smells kind of like Charosa 40 and Kayali's Vanilla 28. Those are all woody vanillas. And this is just a soft powdery vanilla minus the woodiness. It's very basic in a good way. Kind of like, what's that? Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla. It's more like in the lines of something like that. So if you like those things that you want a cleaner fragrance, I can see this being a great alternative. And this one I really like. So most likely I'm only going to end up keeping these. I know people are going to judge me. I know. But I asked Sephora if these... I actually went to Sephora. That my closest Sephora is almost 2 hours away. And I went to go try to smell them. And they did not have them available. So I really had no choice but to order them. At least that's how I see it. That's what I'm telling myself. I'm gonna return those 3 and I'm keeping these 2. I'm very sorry to whoever that offends. Please forgive me. Please pray for me. I'll try not to do that again though, I promise. Alright, so Mango Mood, Vanilla Skin are my top 2. And my least favorite was definitely Moonstone. And I think that's all I have to say. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I have another video coming up about a lot of other body mist that are new at Ulta, so we'll get into those in the next video. If you've smelled these, if you're curious about them, if you have any questions, let me know. So I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.